What's going on, guys? So this is going to be mainly for the American audience. I'm going to let you know today is 4th of July. I'm actually recording this that same day. I just woke up. I slept in a little bit. I'm about to go get some breakfast and some liquids of the morning to try to wake up and get ready to stream. Now I'm going to be streaming most of the day, but you guys can come enjoy, have fun. It's great. I'm just going to be playing Death Stranding, which is a slow burn, awesome game. Loving it so far. A few things are actually coming to my stream. Some finagling that I was able to do. I have educated myself in the way of a little bit of the studio mode. Now, the studio mode allows me to have a preview screen, which I'm using my hand here, but it's technically on this side. But still, it allows me to preview a select scene that I already have made in my scene selection, basically, for, different things. Like right now, I have my recording set up. This is for recording my videos, whatnot. And then I have a setup for streaming, which is what you usually see if you come to my streams. Now I have it where I can transition very easily without, worrying about did it select the right thing. Because that's a big deal why I haven't done a lot of that interactive part in my streams where I can switch over to a different scene that I have made. Because I have a few. I have one that's actually for streaming, actually like reaction basically, as as it's called. Essentially where I could pull up YouTube videos for us to watch, and it would be the entire premise of the video or the stream, which would be kind of dumb, or I could figure it out this way, which is the preview. Basically, all it is I can just swap over. It's real simple. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, everybody knew that." Well, I didn't. Okay, and I figured it out, so I feel kind of smart. It's this simple. Literally, you have a preview over on one side of the screen. You can just figure out which one you want to use. And I can double check and make sure that my stuff is right. Like, as long as it's got the right screen and, I'm the right app, whatever it is that I'm trying to use. And it makes it so much easier. It's just a click. It's simple. It's easy. And it makes me happy that I figured that out, so that now if we have certain things that come up and people want to look at something or tell me something and I can verify it, I can pull it up on screen now, which makes it way easier. Because if you didn't know, I'm using actual hardware, like PlayStation. I'm not emulating anything. I'm not using Steam. So everything's not on the computer itself. I'm actually using a TV, pretty much. This is a monitor that has usually swapped over to the PlayStation that I primarily stream from, or whatever console I'm using. So that also comes to why I have this dangling right now. I'm going to unhook it, obviously, because I won't be using it at the moment. But basically, right now, this right here, I'm taking a little page out of Moist Critical's book, because I've seen him. He does it a lot more often, though. But I won't be using it to the same degree, but I'll be using this for, like, if a video comes up, I can run the audio through this, still through the computer, and still have my audio going for the game, and pop over and see what's going on without having to hit a bunch of buttons, swap everything around. I can just do it right then and there, and it's ready. And I can just pop in, one of these little earbuds, and be able to listen with you guys on a video or whatever is like the current event we're talking about. That's the main point of it. I think it's great. It's a really awesome thing to be able to do. I know, like I said, you guys are probably just like, oh man, everybody knew this, it's not that big a deal. Like, to me, it's a big deal because it lets me go a little bit further and be able to provide a little bit more interactivity. Because, yet again, another thing that happened, this is another reason why I've finally kind of looked into it, to figure out how to do, transitions, essentially, is because I've run into where I'm talking about food. Obviously, if you've been around my channel or my lives, I talk about grilling and smoking and all sorts of stuff. I love it. I run by the title of Grill Master. I love cooking food like that. And so much so, I basically have an outdoor kitchen. That's pretty much where all my cooking takes place. So sometimes viewers will give me recommendations, seasoning, stuff like that to put on meat. And the problem is, some of them are out of country. So if I'm trying to look them up, it's really hard. And sometimes I pull up my phone, put it on camera, and that's a little iffy. So what I do now is I try to make sure that I have everything ready to transition over to, be able to figure out and show you, hey, is this what you're talking about? And you can say yes. Be a lot easier. I think it's, like I said, more interactivity. It makes everything just better. It makes it a lot easier to be able to talk to you guys and react without just me trying to explain it in too much detail and then just be like, yeah, I think that might be it. It just makes it a lot easier. But that's something kind of going forward that I think is actually going to help. And also, I've been getting some advice, okay? I believe it's another streamer. I did look at his channel. He's been a pretty long time supporter of my channel now. Colomer, I think is how I always probably butcher his name, to be honest. But Colomer Entertainment, he's really cool when he comes by to holler at me, and he's super supportive. Right now, I'm taking some of his advice and I'm looking into a few things. Now, it's been brought to my attention multiple times about Discord. Give me like a couple weeks. I'm going to try to figure more into it. It has been offered somebody would make one for me to get everything set up and then give me basically all control of it. I don't want to use somebody like that. I just feel like that would be disingenuous. I would rather pay for something like that. I think that would be the respectful thing to do. But just know that I'm mulling it over right now. It's going to take a minute because, you know, after the fact that I have a job that takes 60 plus hours a week to do, I'm also streaming and then also doing content as much as I can at the moment with all the hours we're working. Also having to try to keep up with the Discord, which he said I believe he said he would mod it too, which is really nice, very very kind of you. But this is stuff I got to mull over, stuff I haven't really looked into too much. I want to make sure that I'm looking at all my ends and pieces here, because if anything was to go wrong, because usually it's a Discord that ends up having big issues. I see that happen a lot. I want to make sure that the control of it is done right. I want to make sure that, you know, people are vetted and things are done right. So that's going to be in the future. I will educate myself better for sure, like really soon, and then take the necessary steps to try to give us a community discussion area. So Discord, I think it would be worth it. Trying to do everything I can to give us more interactivity just through the advice that's been given to me. And then I'm going to be doing shorts. I got to educate myself on that. I did look into it a little bit, and it seems super simple and easy. So maybe that'll help with some channel growth and more people to come to the community. So I'll see what's going on with everything. It's going to take time, like I said, between streaming, doing videos, working a godly amount of hours, and the times I do get off, you know, trying to rest a little bit and then still educate myself with more stuff that is in content creation, essentially, so I can provide more stuff for everybody that's coming into this community I'm trying to build. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end it on, I hope everybody has a good 4th of July, my American viewers. I hope everybody keeps all their fingers and toes. Please don't do anything crazy. Enjoy your drinks. Okay, obviously, I am not going to tell you not to drink, but drink responsibly. Please do not get hammered and drive. Don't do that. Have a safety driver, have a DD, have somebody responsible to do the driving. I myself, I'm not a stickler going, oh man, if you've had 2 beers, you've had too many. Know your limit, okay? Sometimes somebody can have 3. Pace yourself. If you're going to drink 5 beers through, 6 hours of goofing off and having fun, you're riding the line okayly. But definitely make sure, and I know okayly's not a real word, not that as far as I know, but anyway, make sure you're being responsible. Don't get sloshed. Don't put somebody else's life on the line. That's how I look at it. I've always looked at it like that. You drinking and being irresponsible isn't what affects you, it's what can affect somebody else. Because nobody else is asking for you to be drunk and to run into something. Okay? That's how I've always looked at it. I think drinking responsibly, having fun is fine. But like I said, be responsible, don't blow each other up, enjoy the spectacle, enjoy the day. Please be careful. That's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.